time where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere.
Hey there, adult action figure collector figure fans. We got here the Mythic Legion's Argemedes. So he is a race of colossal one-eyed giants known as Cyclops. And he basically uses the ogre type body, which is an awesome body mold. He looks essentially like Kurzog, except for the big notable differences, which are the bluish skin and the one eye. He also comes with this helmet right here. And I don't know if any of you had owned the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons action figures and the King Ogre helmet. The shape of that reminds me of this helmet, or this helmet reminds me of that helmet, which is a really nice accessory. It's painted very well. The sculpt is crazy ridiculous. There's at least 4 different paints, if not more, just on this helmet alone. So Four Horsemen's attention to detail when it comes to paint and sculpt is ridiculously awesome. This is a figure which is more expensive than their regular 6-inch figures because there's a lot more plastic in this guy than the other ones. But if you've seen my videos on the previous ogre videos, including Kurzog, the regular Legion builder type ogre, and Bolthar, then you pretty much know what this figure is all about, other than just the different paint apps and the helmet that I just showed to you. So he comes also with this axe, which can be extended with this extra piece here. This is actually 2 separate pieces, so you can change the length of the axe. Remember to warm this guy up with warm water or hot water. I usually nuke some water up in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes, and then I plunge the joints that need to be warmed up in. It's much easier to just separate him from his waist joint, cuts him in half. That way you can take off this faux fur, so you don't get it wet like Adam Power did in his original ogre videos. He has since corrected himself with, I believe, this figure review that he had. In any case, let's take a little bit closer look at some of the details in this figure. He's pretty massive, so I can't really use my turntable. So you can see here the eye is a nice glossy orange sclera with a black pupil, but it looks fantastic. Other than the eye, the head is pretty much the same sculpt as the Kurzog helmet or head. Actually, the whole body is basically the same. From the back, it kind of reminds me of Panthero on Thundercats, or Panthro, however you pronounce it. But you can see all the nice sculpt work and all the shading. Now, I belong to that Facebook Cabal Legion group, and there are guys doing some amazing customs with the paint jobs on those ogre Legion builders that actually make the Four Horsemen's paint jobs seem a little bit lacking. So bravo to all you guys that are doing all those custom paint jobs and making their sculpt look even better. And so, the sculpt is all the same. It's all about the the color. And like I said, the color choice for this Cyclops reminds me of Panthro from Thundercats. So for those of you that have not watched my previous reviews on the Ogre Build-A-Figure, let me just go over quickly the articulation. So his head looks down that much. You able to see the head? Yeah. And looks up that much. He can spin his head all the way around because this is a ball joint. He's got a little bit of head tilt. Notice how his eye stays centered. Haha. Whatever. Shoulder goes about 90, a little less than 90. And can go all the way around. He's got single jointed elbows. It's limited because of the big biceps muscle right there, so less than 90 degrees. His wrists swivel this way and go back and forth. They do not go up and down, which would have been better for all these figures that are wielding weapons, which is essentially all the Mythic Legions figures, but Four Horsemen have yet to change that in their whole design process for their sculpt. I guess it would kind of interfere with the sculpt a little bit here and make it a little bit uglier, and that's why they don't do it. I'm not sure. But this is basically old tech. This figure also has a ball socket waist articulation, which allows great movement. So he can bend to the right that much, bend to the left this much. He can flex backwards that much, and he can bend forward that much. So his hips, he's got ratcheted hips, and they should be able to go full splitsies. Probably even more than full splitsies, but he's gone full Van Damme for you. And he can kick forward. Again, when you're doing this part, make sure you warm up the joints. But it looks like he can go about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit more. He's got nice single jointed knees. And they go less than 90. They're hindered by the sculpt. And his, now you can see his ankle articulation is starting to cool down on me. And I still have some hot water here. So let me just dip his foot in just for a little bit so that you can see his full articulation. Alright, that should be good enough. So you can see he goes back that much. Again, it's going to get hindered by the articulation. And he'll go up about that much. So again, it's hindered by the articulation, but good range of motion. Obviously you can spin. So that's really all there is to the articulation. Let me wipe his foot off before I plop it back down here. Get this out of your way. So I think I like this figure even more than I like the Kurzog figure. Because I like the color blue. And if this guy actually had two eyes and didn't have these teeth here, he'd be like a great Panthero custom that people could make. I guess, I don't know if Panthero had 4 toes and 4 fingers, but, you know, this guy looks just like that. Well, I guess Panthero had lighter blue skin, but I don't know. This guy's pretty awesome. So yeah, when they have their in stock sale. These ogre figures are going to be, in general, the ogre and Cyclops are going to be must-has, and they're going to be hard to get. People are going to probably be snatching them away from some of the first figures that are going to go off of the sites. But I guess Megalopus is going to be handling all their sales from now on. So thanks for watching. More videos come on the rest of the wave. I only had time to kind of film this review for tonight. So thanks for watching.